What is it that won't help you in school, might frustrate you, might give you a bad haircut, won't help you grow a killer mustache, might make you feel like Michael Phelps, won't give you air like MJ, certainly might stink, won't help you shop, or build a treehouse. It's certainly not going to help you at the dentist or the doctor. Might help you take a little better selfies, though. Off constantly. Good evening, welcome to Off Constantly. I'm your host, Baba.
I've been watching the show.
Always, Samurai.
Why are we doing what?
Why did you go? I've been watching the show.
No, I was like, I've been watching the show at night.
Yeah?
And every night I watch the show because it's on live every night. And every time I have the volume turned to a normal volume. And it is evening, and my wife is in the other room in her separate bedroom because we sleep in separate beds. And she can hear it from the other bedroom. We're going, good evening! And it like just totally blasts out my ears.
And Samurai.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us this evening. I was given specific instructions before we start to read this and not look at it, so I've now flipped it over and I'm reading it. And it says, intro. Thank you for pointing that out. Hayden is amazing and pretty.
Definitely got a 12-year-old over.
Symbol. So there, okay. So to get to tonight's show, we have 3 subjects this evening. First of all, let's go over how you guys been.
Thumbs up.
Better now that I'm here.
1 thumb up.
Excellent answer.
We got beautiful flowers. You wore a tie tonight.
We handpicked them just for you.
Thank you.
Yep. It took us a few minutes at the dollar store, but we did find them.
There were many beautiful bouquets, and then we picked out that one perfectly.
But we looked at this one and
it was closest to us.
This one's Sam.
It was within reach.
This one is Sam. So.
Beautiful.
Yes. The color combinations are.
You're kind
very
of
Easter.
You're a summer, and those flowers are a summer.
Really, I think they're more of a spring.
You're more of a spring. Yes, that's what I was saying. You're a spring. Bomba was saying.
No, the flowers are a spring. I don't know if I'm a spring.
I'm thinking you're a fall, and they're a spring.
Speaking of falling.
I tried. It wasn't funny.
I'm sad to report Carl, the intern, is no longer with us. Carl, we had to get rid of him. We found out he was actually sniffing glue in the bathroom, and because of that, he had injured a child.
Well, I mean, and the big problem was that was our sniffing glue.
Yeah.
So you don't touch the talent sniffing glue.
No.
I mean, if he wanted to actually glue something with it, I would welcome that. But if he sniffs all that wonderful smell out of it, it's just not acceptable.
What are you going to do?
Oh, Carl, he had so much promise.
He had a lot of potential. So, Carl, good luck, good riddance. We'd like to welcome our new intern, Clarice. Clarice, welcome. It just reminds me of a movie. Anyone?
Apple Dumpling Gang.
That too, but anyone?
Rocky.
Beauty and the Beast?
No. There's a Clarice in Beauty and the Beast.
Godfather. It reminds you of Godfather.
No.
Godfather 2.
No.
Was there another Godfather?
It actually reminds me of Jim Cotta.
Oh, it does?
Oh, no.
No. So, Clarice, welcome. Please take good notes. Carl did not. He obviously didn't arrange the next shoot that we
If he did take the
requested.
notes, they were sticking to his finger.
Well, we were requested to the roller skating.
Got that sticky fingers.
And I just got that. And they, obviously that didn't happen. So, thank you, Clarice. Welcome.
Yes.
And Clarice picked out our subjects this night, or day, or afternoon, depending on where you are in your life.
Where you are or how you feel.
And
sometimes you're watching at night, but it feels like a daytime.
It does. It's
just like she's a fall and those are a spring.
And we are
weird.
We are.
Hello.
Yeah, that's true.
You're here right along with us. So
not really.
symptoms.
Yeah, that's
so.
Yeah, you're good.
How
I'm
about
here.
I don't know if anybody out there saw the article that was written about this fantastic television show, but the title of the article I still have to take little offense with.
Was it Theater of the Weird?
Theater of the Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Art Bell. I think of.
I mean, frankly, calling it theater was way too flowery.
Way off.
It's more like garbage show of the weird.
Well,
How about
ADD
that?
theater, we say.
Yeah, but that's not weird. Let's be honest. 98% of the population right now has ADD, whether diagnosed or not. Everyone out there has it.
How many have?
If you're on that, yeah, I don't know.
Meow, meow, meow. Did you just meow?
Huh?
Meow.
She's like.
She has no idea what that is.
No, I do.
Isn't there
What?
somebody from
Super
Mr.
Troopers.
Rogers?
Meow, meow.
Whoa, that was not.
That's Theater of the Weird right there.
Oh, I did that with my. That's a Jedi mind trick for you.
Huh.
Fool
How do
me
you know I
once, shame on you. Fool me. If you fool me twice,
I
you
didn't.
ain't gonna fool me again.
We won't get fooled again.
So
won't
tonight's
get
subjects
fooled
are
again.
tattoos. Sorry to wake your wife up just there.
No.
Piles of food, sloths, and other underappreciated animals and characters in great movies. Wasn't that Goonies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And the soil minute subject tonight is sediment in surface water. Bad.
Us.
So as soil that's settling in surface water pulls up in its biker jacket, pops its collar, lights a cigarette, and greases his hair back and says, "I'm so bad." That's literally what it says.
That I got tattoos.
Tattoos. Speaking of tattoos, anybody here have a tattoo?
Nope.
Do not.
Al does in the booth. I have several. My favorite ones are my ones on my cheeks, because there's an M on each cheek. And if you bend over, it says Mom.
Oh, man.
And if I'm on my back and my legs are straight up in the air, it says Wow!
That's too much.
All of that.
I-
All of that was disgusting.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Disgustingly awesome.
Especially because I was looking at your cheeks being like, you know.
Always looking at those cheeks.
What? How are you looking at
And then I was like,
High cheekbones you've got.
exactly.
Oh, these
It's nice.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Either one it works with.
Do you actually have a tattoo, though?
I have big, yeah.
Well, tell us about one. Everyone wants to know.
He told you about the disgusting mom
That's not
one.
true.
I have,
What, your favorite band name?
oh, I wish it was that
Oh.
cool.
Favorite
I was,
cartoon character?
Danger,
I was
danger.
I was in a different place when I was younger.
So it says I'm different.
No, I was,
He was in-
again, that would have been awesome.
He was
Yeah.
in Boise,
But
Idaho.
I decided that one of them I got on my 18th birthday, which kids at home, if you're thinking of doing that,
Think a little harder about it.
for the love of God, don't! Because you are going to get older, hopefully. And eventually you're going to look in the mirror and go, what the was I thinking? It is Marvin the Martian
I think I knew that.
playing
Playing bass.
bass. Only the thing is, and here's another lesson for you kids. Be clear to your tattoo artist what you're looking for, because I asked for a bass guitar. Everybody know out there how many strings are on a bass guitar?
3, 4.
4. Okay?
That's the last time I
4
checked.
strings on a bass guitar. Somehow that got into the tattoo artist's head, and he put 4 pegs on each side of the guitar. 8-string bass, it'll happen. Then I got our second tattoo with a good friend of mine. We went on a spiritual quest.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? Kids, come on. Let's be honest.
Oh, man.
There's no spiritual questing going on. We were spring break college, there was an awful lot of drinking. So we go to Becker, Minnesota, where
Who was
everybody
this,
goes
by the
to
way?
get.
May I ask, or should I ask? him after the
Timothy.
show? Timothy.
Yeah. Tim, we've made an
sounds like
entire
trouble.
picture album
And his
of
name isn't, last name isn't T. I don't know why I said
Timothy.
Timothy.
Call him
One
Triple T.
More time, didn't know how much.
No singing
I
anymore
loved
this
you.
episode.
Timmy T. Timmy T.
Timmy
I'm
Tebow.
pointing at Kevin,
Tim
the
Tebow?
cameraman, because he knows what's up. You're Timmy D. There's a difference. But again, that doesn't make any sense because I said Kevin. But it was popular when we were in school, and we were dating chicks together, separately.
Wow. Sounded
But
Back to the tat.
forward.
Back to the tat.
So I go to Becker, Minnesota to get this tattoo.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And
You got a couch.
Tattoo capital
Furniture.
of Minnesota.
I can't even remember. There was like Bare Nasty Tattoo. First of all, if nasty is in the name of a tattoo parlor,
Skip.
run. Do not walk. Run out of there. Okay,
Don't
secondly-
even go in.
Okay, first
Don't
of all,
even
I
go
want a
in.
Don't go in.
Don't go
What
in.
if there are 2 tattoo places next door and the one is called the tattoo parlor next to us is Nasty? That is the name of that. Would you go to that one then? Because it technically Nasty would be in the name, but in the name it is referencing the fact that the neighboring tattoo parlor is Nasty.
I would out of raw
No, that would be a
confusion.
dilemma.
Okay.
That would be a
Out of
dilemma.
raw confusion, I'd go to the
Wanted
nasty
a good
place.
clarification on that because that might be a loophole to
Might be.
your avoid Nasty.
And if that place is still around, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's changed
No.
owners 57 times.
No, it's run by a set of bears, I'm sure. That
Well,
let's
the guy.
face it, they don't shower
First of all,
and eat garbage pretty much exclusively.
they had a tattoo room set up, right? You know, with the dentist chair and everything. I mean, it was a professional.
Okay.
That's not where I went. I got the front room where a guy brought out a folding chair, and right there I should have been. And folding chair, and like secondhand, it was like needles that had already been used. He wiped them off on a shirt, put them in the thing.
Dirty needles.
Horrible.
Nice.
So he draws out the picture, and please forgive me at home, a dream catcher with the wolf's head in it. Yeah, that's why you should be at least 40 before you get one of these tattoos.
That is what you got.
What if when you're 18,
Yeah.
you got
No.
a tattoo that just said, I am going to regret this tattoo?
That is what you should get.
The challenge to the listeners.
Okay?
First one
So-
of you who sends in a picture of you with that tattoo,
You have a
will get a
wolf
hearty handshake.
with a dream catcher.
Yes.
So let's just hear about this spiritual journey.
Now, is the dream
Did you feel like
catching the wolf like some sort of a net, or is it catching the dream?
No,
or
that's
like-
what
is it
doesn't
like-
make any sense.
is
It
like-
is a-
And what does
a
a wolf
catcher with-
dream?
and then the guy gets done, and I look at it, and it looks like it's supposed to be a wolf inside of a dream catcher, right? No, it looked like swine inside of pantyhose or something. It looked horrible.
So it looks
then
like
I
Miss
went
Piggy in
to
fishnet stockings.
yes.
Okay.
Well, no.
because you were so
'Cause that
set
would've
on
been
this wolf dream catcher?
No, now I need to get it fixed. So I went to a place that a friend of ours actually suggested.
So when he drew it out, it was on your body.
He drew it out on a piece of paper and then like
He
stenciled
drew it.
it? Or how
No,
does
I
that
had
work?
brought him a picture that a friend of ours
You
drew.
had, I thought you
Okay.
had drawn
So
a
he-
picture of a wolf and a picture of a photograph of a dream catcher and a photograph of a wolf.
So before,
Mash these suckers up.
No. I had the picture that someone had drawn.
Okay.
because you knew that's what you wanted.
That's
You're
what I
like,
wanted.
hey
And
buddy,
I was like-
and they just drew that up for you, no problem. Like, oh, great idea,
Well,
man.
he's a great artist, and he's like, yeah, he goes, that'd be really cool to have my art on somebody that I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Beautiful.
So yeah, and it was so spiritual.
so rad.
And so like, it meant
Eye-opening.
so much to me because
It's like,
my power symbol is the wolf. Yes. You have a question?
We have your tattoo photo shoot scheduled for next week.
Oh,
Fantastic. So
Can't
the
wait
Off
to see that.
Constantly tattoo photo shoot, especially the mom one. Hello.
oh, wow.
The kids will
Wow.
we'll have a warning ahead of time. That was good. Wow. Can
Mom?
we stop talking about it? 'Cause it's
No,
a bad
this
part
is
of
the
it.
best.
So what,
like,
what happened
I'm
then?
so
I want to hear the end of
intrigued.
the story, and I want to know what tattoo Tim got too.
Tim didn't get a tattoo.
I was gonna say, I
Tim-
can't even
Tim-
imagine Tim getting a
Tim
tattoo.
took one look at mine and went, yeah, we're not going to do
So you
this."
go and get your swine tat fixed.
Yeah. So no, then I go to another place and I show the guy.
He
and
was gonna get a goat with some wind chimes behind it.
That's like
So-
its beard, is wind chimes.
So we go to the next place, and when you show the guy the tattoo that he's going to redo, and he says, "Oh, dear God, the man that did this should have his hands cut off," you kind of know you're in trouble. And he says, "I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with it." So he goes, "Should we just cover it up?" Well, no, because the wolf is my spiritual symbol.
Yeah.
You know, I can't cover, if I cover a wolf up, I might as well take the soul out of my body. Again, 18 years old, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're doing in life. So I insisted that we redo it. Okay, so it looked incrementally better after he got done. And by the way, those of you that never had a tattoo, they hurt.
Really?
And when you're scraping for hours on stuff that's already been scraped, it hurts even more. So
Holy.
again, leave, heal up. A couple weeks later, I had this thing redone at least. I had 5 people have tried to redo it. Now I just want to get the thing covered. I just want it to go away. Actually.
Where is it?
It's on my arm. Both of them are on my arms.
Tough.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. God, when you're 18, you just don't think you're ever going to get older. So you can wear. Now I can't go if there's a company function. I can't wear like even a T-shirt that shows.
I was gonna say, if you say I can't wear a tank top to a company function, I'm wetting my pants laughing. I can't wear my
muscle tee.
nice muscle tee to the work picnic. What's the deal? How the hell am I supposed to 3-legged race, yo?
If you're gonna buy the guns, you better be able to bring them to wherever you want to.
See, my spiritual animal is a tattoo artist, so I would have had to have gotten a tattoo artist of somebody giving somebody a tattoo.
What's your spiritual animal?
A lion.
A what?
A lion.
A lion? So what would you have your lion's head inside? You can't just have a lion's head. That's against the law.
lamp.
A lava lamp. That would be awesome. Would it be all like
A fishbowl. Like have it looking at a fish.
A yin and a yang, man.
with its paw just
how
over?
life is, man. Yin yang.
Peace and love.
Or,
Peace sign.
Or,
Peace and love. Peace and love.
or you could have
Heart.
like, what's your favorite tree?
You know, a willow maybe.
A power symbol of the lion and a willow tree. And the
That'd look
lion
cool.
could be hanging from one of the branches, and you could have
Oh. I'm
hang
thinking.
in there underneath it.
Cute.
Oh, just get a tattoo of Snoop.
So
Lion.
I think we've killed tattoos, but let's read
I don't
these
know.
quick emails here. This is from Stan in St. Kitts in the Caribbean. St. Kitts. Sorry, not Kitty. I am naturally hairless male. Sorry to hear that.
At least he's in the Caribbean. You know,
Would
show
be
it off.
Would it,
Yeah.
Go naked. We don't care. Would it be cost effective for me to get a tattoo of my favorite shirt on my body? Absolutely.
Well, it depends on what the shirt is. If it's just because eventually shirts are going to go out of style. Like if it's
Yeah.
like,
I don't think they're here to stay.
okay,
If it's a tuxedo shirt.
yeah,
do it.
that might be a good call. But if it's say like,
I love New York. I mean,
what if someday you fall out of favor with New York?
you could change it to like my.
I love Nile.
I love my, and then just add something. You could
You're
change
gonna have
the N to
somebody
an M.
scraping it off, going like, "I love New Coke."
New Coke.
See, back
New York.
in the good Lord, back in the early '80s,
Oh,
Coke decided they were going to do this thing where old Coke was to yesterday. So we're going to bring new Coke to the table.
And that's what's here today.
It was a disastrous failure.
And that's why
I think
it
I do
used to be
remember that.
Coke Classic.
They
Now
had,
it's
they had
Coke.
new Coke and Coke Classic.
And then Coke Classic was just Coke Classic, or even though New Coke wasn't around anymore. Wasn't there a couple of years where there was Coke Classic and no
Isn't
New
Coke
Coke?
Classic
Yes.
still around?
Yes, but it's just called Coke now.
Well, it says like Coca-Cola Classic.
Does it? It might still.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm a Pepsi guy, so
Really?
yeah.
I'm a Pepsi AC guy.
I'm a Pensacola,
I'm a
Florida
Pep
guy.
Boys guy.
I'm straight up one of those
You're
Seagram's
straight?
water.
Oh,
You know, those like flavored.
yeah?
I can't think of what it's called.
I'm a
This is the
clearly
caffeinated
Canadian
water.
cat.
You need caffeine.
No.
No.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what's
sometimes.
happening.
I don't know either, but what is that stuff called? You know,
I- we
just the
start
flavored
talking-
water cans?
The flavored water
You know,
can.
it's just like a can of water. They're awful.
Oh, H2O?
No, but it's flavored.
Right. H2O. OH. O.
That is a brand of flavored water. There's other flavored waters.
Okay.
I'm thinking Seagram's.
What about a dirt flavored water?
Ooh, I love dirty water. Not.
Okay. If this is coming in from Destiny from the warehouse district, sorry. Yeah, because Dave distracted me. So he got me
does
back
that
for
a
the
lot.
last episode. If I
That's up to
tattooed
the
off
ladies.
constantly on my body, could I be on your show, Destiny from the Warehouse?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you can be.
It is your
And
destiny.
I told you, don't email me at work.
You can take the show.
So I'm guessing we're running a little short of time. So let's go ahead with W and the Soil Minute. Educate us, brother.
Okay, so one of our viewers, I was going to say listeners, but viewers wanted to know about what happens, why is sediment in our lakes and streams bad? And sediment brings all sorts of problems with it. It brings, number one, it brings phosphorus, which turns our lakes green. Another thing it does is it messes up where fish spawn, and then the fish can't reproduce, and so we lose our fish. It can also bring in toxins. Toxins are attached to the sediment, and those enter the water, and then those can kill things as well.
What kind of toxins?
Toxins sound so mad.
So anyway, so phosphorus, making the lakes green, loss of habitat, and introducing other chemicals into the lakes. And that's why sediment's bad for surface water, and that's your Soil Minute.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
That's the truth
sediment
right there, people.
sounds
So basically what I
super
learned that
sweet.
fish die from toxins that kill phosphorus.
But they turn the lakes green, and green's my favorite color.
Basically-
What about St. Patrick's Day?
W, what do these grow in?
Water.
It worked in our head.
Or soil.
How much minutes do we have?
5.
5 minutes, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and skip my least favorite subject.
What's that?
No.
Okay, we'll go through
Talk
real
about
quick.
it for
30 seconds.
I was in an event where meat was stacked in a pyramid. The problem was that the turkey was in the lower of the pyramid and I could not access it without removing layers of salami and ham. I went hungry. When it is stacks of food, when is stacks of food for art appropriate?
There is no this.
The topic is piles of food.
All right.
Okay.
Skip this one.
I would say, quickly, if you have a structure that the food sits on but it looks like it's in a pyramid, then you're good.
Okay.
But don't stack different types of food unless it all can be easily.
Even if it's art?
Well, you eat with your eyes first.
Oh.
Next topic.
The next topic.
I do like salami though.
Wait, I just
Pepperoni.
gotta
we
read
gotta-
this one
Wait,
because
what
it's
was
from Lawrence, Kansas. Louis?
Yeah.
Louis from Lawrence?
Are we out of time, or
What
do you
is
need
your
to talk?
favorite food stack? What is your favorite food stack?
I like to stack Oreos.
I don't know.
Buttermilk pancakes. What?
You have 5.5 minutes.
We were told that already. You guys have an incredible
Old
talent for
news.
repeating yourself.
Old news.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Did you hear President Kennedy died? Come on. Soil Minute. We already did that too. It's like I'm having a stroke here live on air. All right, last subject of the evening. Sloths and other underappreciated mammals.
Yes. Mammals or just mammals? Oh, now we're gonna have to figure out which ones are mammals.
Animals.
Manimals?
What about
Let's
danimals?
say manimals. Let's do both.
You know what?
Yeah.
All right.
I like sloths.
Do you?
They're pretty
Tell me
darn
why.
cute.
They're cute.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like they're the monkey, but they're just like, we just settle down.
Big
They're
lazy monkeys.
slow. They're guys. They crack me up, man.
They're like big lazy anteater monkeys.
They're just
that
like,
move. See, people think they're slow. I just think they're very calculated in their movement.
That's true.
They're
They're,
like-
they're three
Fair.
steps ahead of you the whole time.
If I were to put my hand just a little more like this, maybe it'll be better. Maybe not. Now that I've done it, I'm not so sure. So, I mean, that's how I think sloths think and spend their day.
I can't. Maybe sloth is my spirit animal.
That's, okay.
they got like
Instead of a goat
claws.
and wind chimes, what are we going to do? A sloth and what?
Backwater sloth.
A sloth
A sloth?
and a bucket of rainbows.
A sloth? How about a sloth on a twister?
Like a tornado.
Twister board
Oh,
That would be
twister board?
fun.
That'd be good.
That'd be cute.
with, what was your old power? A goat spinning the thing alongside her.
Oh, that'd be good. A spot. A
What's
It'll
sloth
goat
and a
become the new
tri-wheel.
dogs playing poker.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I saw a sloth. This comes from Ted from Rio in Brazil. If any of you out there believe that. I saw a sloth today. It changed my life. What is left for me to discover? Absolutely nothing. You see a sloth, that's it.
In real life or at a zoo? Because really, if you see any animal at a zoo,
Their life is over,
Yeah, exactly.
basically.
You're like, wow, that's
sad.
pretty sad.
I will say this about sloths. I think they are underappreciated. I think we should start some sort of
Save the sloth.
foundation for
Yeah.
sloth appreciation. But I will say this: have you every talk show you ever watch at late night that has animals?
They always bring
Without
sloth.
fail, there is a sloth.
Well, I wonder why they don't.
Probably because they
what's
wrap
wrong?
around them so easy and they can just be hanging out and they're just chill. You got a monkey and they're running around.
They're easy to work with.
They're
I wonder why
running
they aren't
around.
domesticated. I mean, because a sloth would be a
Domesticated
pretty
sloth?
good animal to have around.
It would be.
Kind
I-
of cuddly.
Yeah.
I have a wife that wonders the same thing about her husband. This comes from Tara in Lionel Lakes. Tara, welcome. Thank you for watching the show. I have an ant problem. I think I know who this person is. Should I get an anteater?
That's already been brought up once. Actually, another show too.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about anteaters, and I was calling them aardvarks. Or I don't know, I said something dumb.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, weere redoing a joke we've done before?
No.
Because
no,
like
no,
anybody
no.
there has ever watched more than one episode.
No.
You know, we're going green,
were talking-
recycling
it was
our old
something-
jokes.
It was something else.
We're going green.
I mean, the problem is that once the anteater eats all the ants, then you're gonna have to start buying more ants to feed the anteater.
Good call.
So then not only are you going to solve your problem, you're going to create a new problem of having to reintroduce ants into your house. We got 2 minutes.
Why don't you just get rid of it though afterwards? You fall in love with it, don't you?
I feel really bad for getting an anteater to cure my ant problem and then taking it out in the backyard and putting a bullet in its head.
You wouldn't need to go that far.
So I have
How
an
would I
idea.
get rid of it? Is there a black market anteater reselling?
I don't know.
Sloth?
Maybe people eat the meat. Anteater meat.
Anteater? No, you already lion. Sloth, lion, anteater. Right after the show, let's go get a tattoo.
It's our spiritual. Becker, here we come.
You could do like, so it looks like the tiger or the lion's got claws and it's ripping through your shoulder, and it's just its eyes peeking out or something.
Man, you really could go to town.
I know.
Wow.
You could do like a.
I can make it look like ants are crawling out of some crevice in the anteater.
And I could.
Just your belly button. How about? Let's just-
Okay, let's not go with crevice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like your ear.
Wow.
The tongue's like coming into your ear. And
Could-
then,
yeah.
You got
I
ants
disgusted
crawling
myself. Yep.
And then does your own. Or it could have. Never mind. There's
Woo!
ten buttons.
No.
All right. So, final thoughts for this evening. Tattoos bad.
Lion's good.
Lions are good.
I'm not going to argue either of those.
Save the
points. I'm gonna
cats. Save the big cats.
And when in doubt, grow a handlebar mustache.
agree. And don't tattoo your cat.
Unless its name is Carl.
Yeah, and then say, "Don't sniff our glue, Carl."
You know,
tattoo
here's the
that
thing on
our
most
hand.
TV shows, the ending is the epic. I mean, that's like where everybody's like, it's the last big laugh. They save the best joke for last. Why is it our endings all suck?
Well, because we always end up doing the same thing we do all show, is we go completely
Blank.
off topic.
Yes.
Like now.
For even the ending.
So I say this show, we're going to make it better. And we're going to make it better by putting this behind the ear. That was the big, that's what you waited for.
Wow.
Oh, this
was
should be
good.
the ending of
That
the
was
show
really good.
forever.
Yeah.
Not just this episode.
I think we should end
It
it
was
with
so
some
good.
digital toilet paper.
Yes.
That was last episode.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Well, any closing
That's
thoughts?
every
We've already done closing
Every
thoughts.
episode of this show is digital toilet paper.
In fact, we're going to rename the show Digital Toilet Paper because we are digital now.
And you can watch it.
Check out our DTP on MTV
And
and
MTV.
OCTV.
And on that, word
Deuces.
to your mother.
Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.